We had a challenge from the management to see if we could make a Krispy Kreme-ish donut.
Dan Walters is part of the original group of Kwik Trip coworkers that came up with the recipe for the incredibly popular Glazers donut.
There's a lot of experimentation, a lot of trial and error.
Back in 2003, the Glazer team would try out different recipes and ingredients on third shift when the fryers were open, trying them themselves, but also loading up the employee break room until they got it just right.
It took about a year to perfect the product.
He says the hardest part was getting the icing that flavors the donut to stick to the pastry. But once they arrived in stores, customers couldn't get enough of them. Today, the assembly line in the Sweets Bakery in La Crosse is truly impressive. First, the dough is mixed in large drums. Then it's cut into that familiar donut shape and sent into the fryer. After a flip for even frying, it's time for the all-important glazing. With checks for quality control along the way, coworkers look for blistering in the glaze. Then they are boxed up and sent to the more than 860 stores. This line can make more than 400 Glazers a minute, or 45 million a year. That's enough Glazer donuts to stretch across the United States from coast to coast.
Have any idea how many Glazers you've eaten in your lifetime?
Oof. More than I'd share with anybody, but yeah, quite a few.
It's not just Glazers that are made in the hundreds a minute. Long Johns follow a similar path, but spend some time in this giant cooling tower before they are packaged for the stores. Not too far away, in the bakery, buns and bread travel a similar path from dough to finished product. The dough is cut into the proper size, and they make their way down the bakery highway to be baked and eventually packed for customers. The numbers are astounding. Kwik Trip makes 1,600 buns and 225 loaves of bread a minute. Once they are packaged, a robot stacks them in this area known as the no human zone until they are taken to the stores. From hot to cold, the dairy at Kwik Trip is also posting some impressive numbers. Once they make their own plastic jugs for milk, they are filled to the tune of 105 gallons a minute.
What's your title here?
I am the ice cream supervisor.
For many reasons, Al Bollinger is known as the sweetest man on campus, but one of them is because he has the sweetest job.
Now, as part of your job that you get to taste the ice cream?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good thing.
And there is a lot of ice cream to taste, up to 8,000 gallons a day. I even got in on the tasting with the fresh ice cream coming right off the line. Before it is flash frozen to send to stores, it has a custard consistency, and it's some of the tastiest you'll ever have.
Do you have a guess of how many gallons of ice cream you may have consumed in your lifetime here at Kwik Trip?
Well, not as many as you might think, because I also make my coworkers do some of the tasting also. 20, 30 gallons.
That's it?
Oh, and did you hear that odd sound in the background? A mix between a frightened cat and someone yelling for help? That's the air being released as dozens of pails of ice cream a minute are capped. Out of the different ice cream flavors they make, you might be surprised by the most popular.
Favorite ice cream flavor, the one we sell the most, is vanilla, because it goes with everything.
Certainly does. And in our stories here, you've met just a few of the 38,000 coworkers at Kwik Trip, but you probably know the cashier at your local Kwik Trip by name. I know a lot of the people in here do this morning as they've come up to the counter. Kwik Trip hopes to expand to more than 1,000 stores one day, and they are currently working on expanding their facilities in La Crosse that we took you to there. Okay, so yesterday and this morning we've asked you, what are your go-to food items when you stop at Kwik Trip, maybe in the morning or in the afternoon? Is it the donuts, like the Glazers? Maybe it's fried chicken, maybe it is coffee, any of these things. So here are the results. The fried chicken and the hot foods are winning right now, as you see, 63% of the vote. Then coffee there at 21%, that's coming in at second. And then we were surprised by this, the donuts, 16% of you. I guess donuts are maybe good in the morning. So there you are. There are the results from our poll. Unscientific as it is, people definitely liking their donuts.
Yeah, and I also think maybe with the fried chicken and the hot meals, because you can get it any time of the day, right? You could do like a chicken and waffle in the morning, or chicken at night. So, and I hear it's pretty good. It's interesting to see, Tom, how they make everything. Also, I think I'm learning about just how much is inside of a Kwik Trip that I need to be eating. So, great story.
Yeah, they have a lot of stuff, and the way they scale up to produce all of this is just absolutely incredible. So